Hey everybody, I'm Blitz, and this guy right here, this is my very best friend in the entire world. His name is Kevin. He is so excited for you to be here today. Kevin, wake up. Good boy. He's asking you to do two things. Specifically, is subscribe if you haven't already, and I guess he's taking a favoritism to hitting the like button. Oh, he stood up. I tell you, if you haven't hit the like button already, bad things are gonna happen. Do you see these guys over here? These are the anti-Kevins. They're also called zombies. And if I tell them to start walking forward, they're gonna try to eat Kevin. But when you hit that like button, magical things appear out of the thin air. Do you know what this does? Kevin likes this one. This one, my friends, gives him superpowers. Are you ready? Oh, I think it worked. I think it worked. Okay, let's see if it actually does work. We're gonna slow it down a little. And then, oh, it does work. Oh, that worked really well. Pew! Okay, Kevin just got laser eyeball sight. Did you see that? We looked down a little bit. Oh my word, that is so cool. That's why you hit the like button on every one of the videos, so Kevin gets superpowers and he doesn't get to die today. Okay, super speed. This is great. I need one of these. Uh-oh. I think he just lit himself on fire. Kevin had a lot going for him. Oop. And since that's happening, I'd also like to thank today's sponsor, which is a game called Dying Light 2. If you haven't heard of Dying Light 2 before, it's a 2 to 4 player co-op zombie killing game with a vast open world where your choices shape the future of the city. And what I love most about the Dying Light games is the unique and creative combat and movement system where you can use parkour skills, clever traps, and creative weapons to defeat the zombie hordes. And I did see that in the trailer too, that there should be a continuation of those same systems from the first game into the second one. And it's very satisfying to lay out a plan and then watch the zombies fall right into your trap. Now, Techland did just re-reveal the game with a ton of new details in their new Dying to Know show. If you want to take a deeper look at the game, I would encourage you to check it out and hear the dev interviews, enter fan contests, and watch new gameplay and trailers. To check that out, you can go to techlandgg.com. You can also sign up for starter packs and gifts and all sorts of other really cool stuff for the game, even before it's released. So if you are ready to slay some zombies now, make sure you click on that link down below in the video description to pre-order Dying Light 2, and you can also get the original Dying Light Platinum Edition right now for 75% off. It has all of the DLC and everything. It's a great way to learn how to survive in the new infected world of Dying Light. So I did what I do best. I went on the Steam Workshop and I found this really cool contraption. Check this out. It can drive. How cool is that? I mean, it's a one-wheeled tank. I should probably follow it. Can I follow it? Can I click on something? Thank you. He is just driving. It's really well balanced. Plus you can like aim things too. We can go up and down. How neat is that? The turret doesn't move, but the entire vehicle does. Can also fire its gun. So how cool is that? I really like this thing. And I thought it'd be fun if we did like a little battle. We have Kevin driving the tank on the left and Kevin driving the tank on the right. Both barrels are pointed exactly at each other. We can of course aim them properly, but I feel like that's pretty good aim right there. Okay, that was messy, but neither tank blew up, which is our goal. We have to blow up the tanks. Looks like left side worked pretty well there. Oh, there we go. We exploded the core. And this tank is still pretty good with the exception of Kevin. He's got a little bit of he's got a lot of problems. He's kind of through the wall a little bit. We'll fix him up quick though, because that's what we do best. Right there, and we got that life syringe and everything will be, just get right in. Kevin, get healed up. Thank you. There, he's fixed now, I think, sort of. Delete. And delete. Oh, he's coming together. Uh-oh, what is going on? Why are your legs down there, Kevin? You gonna make it? Why are you know what? We'll just remove that. Yeah, we'll move on to something else. Now there was something new and unique that I found. It's this thing. I don't really know what it does, but it glows off green goo. So we have to test this out. First, we're gonna put a velociraptor on it because why not? Yoink. Oh, that doesn't do too much. The velociraptor doesn't get burned up like a typical thruster. See, if I put the velociraptor over here, it kind of lights on fire and all sorts of bad stuff happens to it. But I want to try dropping, yeah. So that doesn't, he can stand in it. Oh, that's amazing. And this thruster over here gets nice and toasty warm. Now, if I unfreeze this, does it move? So it's a heatless thruster. Interesting. I like science experiments. Look at it go. It's like the 4th of July. Hey, real quick, do they have a 4th of July in Canada? I don't know. I really like this thing. It's pretty cool. It bounces really heavily on the ceiling too. Really makes me want to retrofit this thing, which is my favorite rocket in the entire world, the V2 rocket. If I can figure this out, oh man, this is a lot of brains happening here. Now I delete that thruster. I can put in the new ion thruster. Which way did the ion come out? The bottom? Yep, the bottom. Obviously. I didn't even know what the bottom was. Oh, and I forgot that that's actually sinking. So if I put this down here, after I connect you down to here, and then we'll hide this stuff back in the middle, duct tape that beastie boy back onto the ship, because that's what we have to do, and I messed it up. Whoops. Here. That fixes all of our problems. So I guess we'll see, right, if this actually works. Just a little bit of boop. Oh, it doesn't quite work. I mean, I can tip it over. Are you just too heavy, bud? I think it might be too heavy. Let's make some of the explodey boys in here a little bit weightless, then it should work. Okay, attempt number 2. Almost all of these explosives are weightless, and I guess the metal frame of the missile is not weightless. So it's not working. I need to give it more thrust. So we'll just lift it up a little bit, and then we'll do what we do best in Kerbal Space Program. Add more boosters. Duct tape those bad boys into the frame. Connect up the good old-fashioned, whatever this thing's called, to activate it. Probably it's called activation wires, isn't it? Propagation wires. That's my nickname in high school. And let's see how this works. Oh! Maybe it needs a boost. There. Toss me. Toss me. They look super cool. Oh, that's almost blew up. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna make everything weightless. See, this will be perfect. Oh, and look, we made him whistle. Yes, I love it. It's got a little bit of a wiggle up there. Go missile. Oh, that's so cool. Oop. Oh no. It's always fun in games until your missile breaks. Yeah, come on missile. Oh no. Well, missile broke. Got some really weird things over here, and most of these got broken with the latest update. There was one though that was supposed to work, and I don't know where it went. So does this work? Nope, mismatch. Dragon mismatch. Everything's corrupted. Now you guys remember where I built this machine, right? The one that creates the black hole and sucks everything into it? What would happen if we did like an inverted black hole? If I delete that, not that. I want to delete everything. Just go away. And we can kind of create that using those ion thrusters, because I think it would look cool. Where'd the ion thrusters go? Thrust. Not the ST. There it is. Yeah, ion thruster. If I put a buttload of these in a circle and turned them all on after I froze them, I think it would look kind of cool, right? If we did a little bit of that and a little bit of that and a little bit of that. I actually get the right angle of the dangle here. So I think the best way to do this is to create like a corner, something like that, where everything's kind of lined up together. And then they should be frozen. That looks so cool. And then if I do this, if I save it, as you know, just a typical letter where you roll your face on the keyboard and see how many characters that you can put into one contraption name at the same time. Also, I like eating pizza with pineapple. I can't spell pineapple on it. You should too, because that's the best kind of pizza in all the world. .com. Does that work? Yeah, of course. Of course that's oh, it's saved with errors. I think there's a problem with my naming convention. I'm not sure why. And for some reason it's not in there. So we'll just do the typical copy and paste, and we'll grab, slap in the old rotate, align to grid, and activate. That worked pretty well. I think Kevin's gonna have to wear sunscreen for this adventure. All right, before we get to spoil anything, let's turn all of these things off. I also forgot to try out one thing. That works normally, but what happens if we give it a generator? So we'll try the regular and then turn on the small generator. And then the super generator. Okay, we'll turn that one off. It's growing. Oh, that thing is growing so much longer. I should have put that on the V2 rocket. I didn't even think to test that out. I bet if this is gonna be hilarious. Watch this, you ready? And if I go unfreeze, pew, and then watch this. I'm gonna delete these two when it's totally buffed up, and then we're gonna follow it, and it's gonna go wah. Okay, that wasn't so much. Ooh, I like that. I think there's okay. Epilepsy warning. You know what? Delete that. Okay, so that gives me big brain ideas for our adventure here. You want to know what my big brain idea is? Is to copy this, paste it, and then we're gonna make it supersized. We're gonna hook up one of these dudes on the butt of every single one of them. All right, I'm kind of excited to see how this happens. It's unpaused. I have them all hooked up in order. If I go into slow motion, oh, the ion circle is happening. I like this. This is really cool. Everything's lined up perfectly. I'm kind of surprised those boosters, well, the boosters aren't on yet. Let's actually see. Oh yeah. Okay, so they are doubling the length of the thrusters. Interesting. Oh, that pulse in the middle is so cool looking. Okay, it's even better when you do it in regular speed. Oh, those sounds though. Okay, what I want to do now is to get them stuck at a certain point where all of the tips touch. Okay, you ready for this chest? Let's go. Oh, yes. Oh, that's so cool. I love it, except this one's slightly off a little bit. You need to be turned just a little. There, that looks cool. Now the idea is that I want to put this one inside of that one. A little bit off-centered. Ooh, that's gonna be nice. And then all of these are gonna turn on after I figure out how to do that properly. And on. Oh, okay. Okay, that's cool. Wow. I don't think anything's gonna be able to survive in that middle, but I'm gonna totally try it. I really wanna know what's gonna happen if I put Kevin inside of that, but I also kinda really wanna put in one of these big time thermal generators on the outside and make another circle. So that's what I'm gonna do it. So I really like it, but it's too much. We don't need that much for our death loop beam of death beam looping. Look what I did. I made big flashy lights and it's kind of exciting. I like it. Does it group up? Okay, good. It's actually, wow. I actually made it alternate red or green and yellow the whole time around. I'm kind of excited for that. All right, so the idea is that those work in conjunction. So if I hit that button and then that button, ooh, it turns up and then I can hit this button. That's not the right, why didn't you do it? Hey, this one. Oh boy, I need to put these in series so it actually works right. All right, my friends, I think I've done it. I think I've created the ion portal. That's what I'm gonna call it because it sounds like a good name. Activate power lines on active, and then secondary ion thrusters activate power, and third tier inside we have made the iris, the ion iris. I'm gonna make up new words. I think it worked pretty good. We have to have a volunteer. I feel like you're gonna be a good volunteer because your name's Kevin, and I need to kind of like, I don't even know how I'm gonna make you stay in here. You just want to escape and that's not okay. Come on up, right there, right in the center, and then cower. Yeah, we're gonna make you go into a little ball, and then, beautiful. We're gonna freeze you in place. This will be perfect. This is how you get teleported into alternate dimensions. Are you ready, Kevin? Are you ready? Yes! Test number 1 worked. Test number 2! It's also working. Test number 3! Wait, what? I feel like this is how he gets superpowers. I'm gonna unfreeze him. Oh, hold on. Why is it not infecting him? Maybe it's like there's too much thrust. Oh, we got a little spaghetti-o juice hanging out there. That's a little weird. I feel like we need to do something more about this. Here, if I spin you really stinking fast in here, does anything funny happen? Uh-oh, I hear noises. I gotta see. We're going in. Oh, you are getting sleepy. You will hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Whoop. Well, that happened. Kevin just got, they got limbs hanging out over here. Yikes. Oh. That's conducting, that's kind of funny. It's conducting power from the generator. Whoops. Oh. Okay. See what kind of damage happened. Nothing. Let's clear the living. Okay. Can I clean it? It's kind of dirty. Didn't even save this before Kevin spilled. Is there a soap thing? I feel like there needs to be a bar of soap somewhere. Or you can just take it and you're like, hey, it's all dirty. It will just kind of get it undirty with the bar of soap. Nope. All right, so we did maybe just a baby slight, tiny, little bit of a modification here. You don't know what's happening. I'm not gonna tell you what's happening. Okay, I'm gonna tell you. There's decimators in here and they're hooked up to create a black hole once everything works. Kevin literally just knocked himself out. Perfect volunteer. Well done, Kevin. I will summon you right here. That's a good position right there. And we're just going to, what is that? Flat pose? Nah, freeze. So only that one body part is frozen, but it's going to work very well. Are you ready for this? I'm kind of excited. This is a cool contraption. And power on the beams on the backside. Fire up the first layer. Activate the generators. Fire up this second layer. The decimators are online. And are you ready for this? Boom! Oh, it only worked on one. No! I mean, it kind of worked. Kevin's gone, but that's not really what I wanted to do. Okay, so after some very significant minor changes, Kevin is going to have some more fun. Yes, that's right, Kevin. You are. I would appreciate it if you would not do that right now. We're going to make you cower, just because that makes you kind of roll up in a ball and then box your... Oh, he didn't get knocked out this time. That's okay. It's better when they're alive anyway. Did I say that out loud? I feel like I shouldn't have said that out loud, but he's frozen in place. Don't you like the smell of ion in the morning? Ooh, it's on. And then we'll turn these on. Ooh, I love that. That is so cool. I love how the animation goes. And then we'll turn 3 on. Yes. Oh, I added the decimators, of course. But now what happens if I hit 4? Cover your ears. This will be loud. Oh, Kevin's gonna be gone. Kevin's gonna be gone. You see the little lightning bolts going in there too? That is so stinking cool. And is it done now? Oh, wow. Oh, that's fantastic. I love it. I love every little bit about that thing. Okay, so I called it the Ion Black Hole, and I'm gonna upload that to the workshop so anybody can play with the fun, destructible, realistic, like that thing. Just click all the buttons. That'll work perfectly. And I honestly think you could put anything inside here as long as it's small enough to fit in the side and freeze it into place, and it should delete it. Because what it does is this is just for decoration going around the outside. And when I hit key number 2, it triggers all of the ion, which goes around in the circles until this one starts the generators, which increases the ion thrust that way. And then if I hit the 3 button, everything in that circle goes on, including the decimators. What I'm wondering what happens is if I right click on everything and unfreeze it and then let it go just to see what happens. Oh, that's kind of cool too. And then I should hit 4 and it'll create a black hole still. Oh yeah, sort of. I think the black holes, ooh. Whoa! Oh, that might be even cooler. Look, did you see the raptor get sucked in? Oh, that was awesome. Oh, that's so cool. And then everything should be gone because it got all ripped right into the giganto black hole of, that's not very big, but I'm gonna try to put a semi-truck in it just to see what happens. Okay, semi-truck, go. That one just kind of disappeared. Look at him go. Semi-trucks go zoom. I feel like this is a really weird one of those YouTube kids animations where it's like, let's go play with trucks. Let's go play with trucks. And then they all get sucked into the black hole and the kid's like, I need therapy. And then that's the end. Oh, wow, they got sucked to the other side of the map. Interesting. Go team. We did it. Actually just stare right in there for a second and then look somewhere else. That's really weird. You can still see the black hole on the screen. Awesome. Anyway, that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching. And thanks again for Dying Light 2 for sponsoring this video. Make sure you guys do click on that link down below in the video description to pick up Dying Light and watch the other stuff for yourself. Bye. And I'd like to thank everyone who signed up on Patreon, including Ben, Ellen Hagen, Dickie James, Apollo Bunny, Otto Dave, Eagle Arc, Whip It Good, Seraphin X, Desbogger, Maxer, Zarnoff, Legacy, Jason McFarland, Deegan, Paul Longstone, and Ralph. And everyone who has clicked that join button down below to become a YouTube channel member.